lọ́kùnrin lóbìnrin, mo kí lọ́mọdé lágbà nínú ilé yìí. Mo kí wa wípé a kú pọ̀pọ̀ ṣìnṣìn ọdún àwa tá jẹ́ Muslim. Ẹ̀yin tí ẹ sì jẹ́ Kristẹni náà, mo kí wa kú compliment of the season. Tó lánàá mo wá sọ fún wa nípa irọ́ tó wà nínú wípé wọ́n release Igboho ó sì lọ sí Germany. Lónìí mo fẹ́ fi àsìkò yìí wá ṣàlàyé kí ló tún ṣẹlẹ̀ o, kí ni update so far. Torí pé lánàá oríṣiríṣi nǹkan ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ní lẹ́yìn ìgbà tèmi ti wá láàárọ̀. Lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí mo wá yẹn oríṣiríṣi ló ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ẹ̀. Ṣé àwọn tí wọ́n ṣe rally ní ká sọ, àbí ìgbìyànjú federal government Nàìjíríà bí wọ́n ṣe gbìyànjú láti rí pé lánàá yẹn wọ́n gbé Sunday Igboho dé Nàìjíríà, kódà wọ́n gbé helicopter lẹ̀, ṣùgbọ́n àwọn Nàìjíríà tó wà ní Benin àtàwọn ọmọ Benin àpapọ̀ wọn wọn ò gbà helicopter yẹn tiẹ̀ dúró débi wípé wọ́n fẹ́ gbé Igboho. Oríṣiríṣi ló ṣẹlẹ̀ láì ní bòpò lọlé olóró. Ẹ kọ́kọ́ jẹ́ kí n fi àsìkò yìí dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà, pàápàá jùlọ ọmọ Yorùbá, tí oníkálukú ti ń dìde, tí wọ́n ti ń gbé ohùn sókè lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Igboho. Mo wá fẹ́ bẹ̀ wá gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí mo ti rí oríṣiríṣi tí àwọn èèyàn ti bú ọba, bú jóyè, bú gbábáwo. Mo fẹ́ fi dá wa lójú pé àwọn ọba wa wọ́n lè má sọ̀rọ̀ síta, bọ̀ mo tún fọlọ́run búra pé wọ́n ń gbìyànjú lábẹ́lẹ̀. Mi ní sọ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Wọ́n ń gbìyànjú ní abẹ́lẹ̀, wọn ò jókòó. Àwọn ọba wa wọn ò jókòó. Nítorí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí wọ́n ṣe meeting lánàá. Mo dẹ̀ sọ fún wa lánàá náà pé wọ́n máa ṣe meeting lánàá. Wọ́n ṣe meeting yẹn ṣùgbọ́n wọn ò publish outcome ẹ̀. Wọn ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ kẹ́nikẹ́ni sọ outcome ẹ̀ síta. So ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́ wọ́nú. Àdúrà tá à ń ṣe yẹn ni ká sá fi ọkàn sí, ká máa ṣe lọ. Bákan náà ni pé àwọn àgbààgbà kan nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, àwọn náà ti ríran nísìnyí. Wọ́n ti rí pé ìjà yìí ò ń sọ̀rọ̀ ìjà Igboho. Then ẹ jẹ́ kí n correct notion kan. Kì í ṣe torí pé Nigeria government declare Sunday Igboho wanted ó ní Benin Republic ṣe arrest Igboho rárá o. Ọ̀tọ̀ ní ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tí àwọn Benin tó ń ṣe torí ẹ̀ arrest Igboho. Ọ̀rọ̀ passport or no passport òun ló ṣẹlẹ̀ táwọn yẹn fi arrest ẹ̀. Otherwise Igboho ò bá lọ jẹ́jẹ́ tí ò sí wàhálà. Ká ní kó má rí passport ẹ̀ kó ní ìgbà tí DSS wá raid ilé ẹ̀ ní, kó jẹ́ Nigerian passport ló lò tó fi wọnú plane, Igboho wá lọ pátápátá tí ò sẹ́ni tó máa gbọ́ nǹkan kan. But there is fracas nínú passport tó lò tó fẹ́ fi travel. Then kì í ṣòun nìkan. Ṣé ẹ rí, out of rumors there is always an iota of truth. Rumor wípé Igboho ó travel lọ Germany pé wọ́n release ẹ̀ nǹkan yẹn. Òdodo kan ṣoṣo tó wà nínú ẹ̀ tí mo fẹ́ sọ fún wa ni wípé àbúrò ẹ̀ kan àti ìyàwó ẹ̀ àtòun ni wọ́n jọ wà nínú plane tán jọ fẹ́ travel. Wọ́n ti wọnú plane already kó tó di pé yawa gas. So àbúrò ẹ̀ yìí òun gangan ló jẹ́ káyé mọ̀ pé wọ́n fẹ́ arrest Igboho. Àbúrò ẹ̀ ló bógun ta, ló bá àwọn security yẹn jà, ló ń pariwo tí gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà tó wà ní Benin yẹn tán wà ní airport tán fi wà alerted pé nǹkan kan ṣe. Ṣé Sunday rèé ni wọ́n fi gbà pé kí wọ́n gbé lọ. The same àbúrò ẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n dá padà sínú plane. Ìyẹn ló bá plane lọ sí Germany. Ìyẹn ló bá plane lọ, dẹ̀ jọra gan. Ìyẹn ló bá plane lọ. So the only òótọ́ kan tó wà nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn nìyẹn. Ẹjọ́ yẹn ó ti kú sákì, yẹn ti lọ ńbẹ̀. But lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí olóyè àti ìyàwó ẹ̀ ni wọ́n jọ wà ní incarceration ní custody Benin Republic. Lánàá ìjọba Nàìjíríà gbìyànjú gan-an. Wọ́n gbìyànjú gan-an láti rí pé àwọn gbé Igboho wá sí Nàìjíríà. Ṣùgbọ́n a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ìjọba Benin Republic wípé wọ́n jẹ́ kó yé gọ́fìmẹ̀ntì Nàìjíríà pé rule of law àwọn máa ń tẹ̀lé nílùú tàwọn. That we cannot release this man for you without any trial. We must try him first. If we find him guilty, we promise you we are going to release him. But if he's not guilty, there's nothing we can do about it. There's always rule of law here. Wọ́n ti gbàgbé pé kì í ṣe Nàìjíríà la wà. N tó wá ṣẹlẹ̀ lánàá, ibi mẹ́ta ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ni rally ti lọ lánàá in protest and in favour of Sunday Igboho release. Gbogbo ẹ̀ lẹ máa gbọ́ ní inú broadcast tí mo fẹ́ ṣe láàárọ̀ yìí. Ẹ ṣáà jẹ́ ká ṣe sùúrù. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́dẹ̀ bú mi rẹpẹtẹ nínú comment, mo fẹ́ fàsìkò yìí dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín ni. That's what makes me strong. Your criticism, your praise, all those always make me strong. Because tí mi bá rẹ́ni bú mi, tí mi bá rẹ́ni criticize me, I may not do it right. Yeah. Mo fẹ́ ní 90% àwa tí a jẹ́ journalist lára sí ọ̀rọ̀ rumors jẹta yẹn tí àwọn followers wa dẹ̀ ti bú àìmọye, kódà àìmọye newspaper táwọn èèyàn ti bú. So if you abuse my organization, I accept it, because ìyẹn náà pè ní media flop. Ìyẹn náà pè ní media flop. But n ta sọ́njọ́ yẹn tó jẹ́ rumors, pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run máa padà ṣẹlẹ̀ tó máa dòdòdó, inshallah. Lójú ayé wa báyìí la ṣe máa gbọ́ pọ́n release Igboho ó dẹ̀ ti lọ Germany tó dẹ̀ máa jẹ́ real. Àwọn tí wọ́n jókòó tán kúkúrọ́ yẹn, wọ́n ṣe àdúrà sọ́lọ́run ni tọ́lọ́run dẹ̀ máa padà gba àdúrà yẹn later. Let us go to the business of the day. Wọ́n ti fún extradition Sunday Igboho wá sí Nàìjíríà, Benin Republic government wọ́n yarí. Sunday Igboho extradition, Benin Republic shuns Buhari's request. And the kan tí mo fẹ́ fi kún ni pé bail request may be granted today. Fídíò tá à ń ṣe yìí, òun náà ni fídíò July 22nd, 2021. Èní ni Thursday, July 2nd, 2021. Lénìí bí mo ṣe ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, wọ́n máa gbé Sunday lọ sí court. Wọ́n ò present ẹ̀ lánàá ní court, but most likely kan present ẹ̀ lénìí. Sunday Igboho extradition, Benin Republic shuns Buhari's request. Bail request may be granted today. Several efforts by President Muhammadu Buhari's government to extradite Yoruba Nation activist Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Igboho, to Nigeria from Benin Republic have proved abortive. The Beninese government said it won't handle a request for extradition without first trying him for the local offense he was arrested for. Source revealed. Igboho was arrested on Monday night in Kaduna Airport, Cotonou, with a passport fracas. He is expected to be arraigned for immigration-related offences in Benin Republic later today, Thursday, after a spirited move by the Buhari's government to bring him back to Nigeria. The source told a news reporter that the Yoruba Nation activist had hired the Benin's defense attorney, Raphael Ovonu. Ovonu is currently an attorney to the president of the Benin Republic. Igboho may be granted bail today. News tí mò ń kà yìí láti inú Sahara Reporter ni. Gbogbo àdẹ̀mọ̀ Sahara Reporter pé they are creditable. We went to court at Cotonou today, but they didn't bring Igboho to court. They were referring to yesterday, 21st of July. So we called his lawyer. He was in safe hand. His lawyer said he was in safe hand at Cotonou Criminal Brigade, where he was detained. They will take him to court today, by God's grace, Thursday, 22nd of July. Igboho has given a statement to the police. He was traveling with a Beninese passport adjudged to be fake, the source said. Òun láti gbọ́ pé most likely kí wọ́n grant ẹ̀ ní bail lẹ́nu, most likely according to the news of the Sahara Reporter. Ìdùnnú tó tún wà ńbẹ̀ ni wípé lọ́ọ̀yà tó dìde mọ́ Ìgbòho òun ni personal lawyer sí president Benin Republic. Mi ní sọ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ torí mo rí inú comment rẹpẹtẹ pé kí n yé máa mention orúkọ àwọn lawyers níbẹ̀, mo ti dákẹ́. Then strategist mi ní sọ síta. Èmi ń sọ àwọn eléyìí kẹ́yìn èèyàn lè mọ̀ pé people are working tirelessly. Kọ́kàn yín dẹ̀ lè balẹ̀ lé pé tó ó dàbí pa ṣì ní hope. Lágbára Ọlọ́run hope ṣe wà, ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe sùúrù. Dúndùn lọ́sàn máa so ní ìgbẹ̀yìn. Ní tí mo kàn mọ̀ ni pé evil has expiring date according to Femi Fani-Kayode. Evils always have expiring date. Ìgbà kìí lọ bí òréré, ayé kìí lọ bí ọ̀pá àbọ̀n. Ẹni bá ń ṣe bí kó múra síbi, ẹni bá dẹ̀ ń ṣe rere kó múra sílé. Ṣé bí gbogbo ohun tá à ń ṣe lénìí ló wà lákọọ́lẹ̀? Gbogbo ohun tó ní kálukú ṣe ń sìn ni wọ́n ń bá rìkọ́ọ̀dù sílẹ̀. Ẹni tó ń ṣe nǹkan yìí láti win chant ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ó wà lákọọ́lẹ̀. N tèmi mọ̀ ni wípé bí Ìgbòho ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ yìí gan wípé torí pé mo fẹ́ kó yé wa pé ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tí Ìgbòho ṣe gọ́fìmẹ̀ntì kì í ṣe gọ́fìmẹ̀ntì Nàìjíríà ní Ìgbòho ṣe, gọ́fìmẹ̀ntì Fúlàní ní Ìgbòho ṣe. Ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kan ṣoṣo tó dẹ̀ṣẹ̀, ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wípé ó ní kí Fúlàní agbénipa kó lẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ṣé wàá mọ̀ pọ́ba kan náà tún ti ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ yẹn báyìí? Mo wá ń wò bóyá wọ́n tún máa ní kí wọ́n lọ gbé ọba náà. Wọ́n ń pè bìkan ní Muri Empire. Ọba wọn Abbas Tafida ní ìlú Taraba State. Ó ti fi òfin lẹ̀ o fún àwọn Fúlàní. Ó ní òun fún wọn ní just 30 days, oṣù kan péré, kí gbogbo wọn pátápátá kí wọ́n kúrò ní ìlú àwọn, kó wọn ò fẹ́ rí wọn mọ́. In tí Ìgbòho sọ tó fi di criminal, another ọba náà ti sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ní Taraba State. Mo ń bọ̀. Tension in Taraba as Emir gives others 30 days ultimatum to vacate forest. There has been palpable fear in some parts of Taraba State as Emir of Muri Empire, Abbas Tafida, issued a 30-day ultimatum to herdsmen in the state to vacate the forest. The Emir, who gave the ultimatum on Tuesday after Eid prayers, stated that the others have been terrorizing residents of the state. He lamented that the others who were received into the state are now kidnapping, killing, and raping his subjects. Our Fulani herdsmen in the forest, you came into this state and we accepted you. Why when will you be coming to towns and villages to kidnap residents, even up to the extent of raping our women? Because of this unending menace, every Fulani herdsman in this state has been given 30 days ultimatum to vacate the forest. We are tired of having sleepless nights, and the hunger alone in the land is enormous, and we will not allow it to continue, the Emir said. Residents of the state are predominantly farmers who have clashed with others several times over destructions of crops. In tó dùn mọ́ mi ni wípé ṣé bí Ìgbòho nìkan ni wọ́n bá jà nítorí pé ó issue ultimatum. Ọba yìí nísìn mo fẹ́ wo kí ló fẹ́ ṣe fún. Cycling kan táwọn Fúlàní ṣe ilẹ̀ Yorùbá òní wọ́n ṣe nílùú ọba yìí tóun náà fi yarí. Ẹ jẹ́ kí ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá tẹ́ ẹ ṣe ń pariwo, tẹ́ ẹ ń ṣépè fún, mo rí oríṣiríṣi comment kì í ṣe nínú fídíò tèmi nìkan, nínú fídíò sàwọn míì. Ṣe bó sọ pé òun lógun ní kí ló dé tí ò lọ bá wọn, kí ló dé tí ò lọ fẹ́ kó nu plane, kí ló dé tí ò ṣe kinní kan. Ẹlòmíì orí ẹ̀ ti gbalẹ̀, ẹlòmíì ò ní làákàyè. Ṣé rí tá a bá ṣe lé ní ìtàn ní lọ́la o, ní tó ní kálukú ń ṣe sí wọ́n ń bá wa rìkọ́ọ̀dù ẹ̀. I'm telling you the real fact. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tínú yín dùn pé wọ́n ṣe mú Igboho yẹn, he who laugh last laugh best tèmi mọ̀. Ojú yín máa tó là. Ẹ̀rín tẹ́ ẹ̀rín yẹn Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ̀rín yẹn pẹ́, torí lágbára Ọlọ́run lójú wa báyìí la ṣe máa rí pọ́n release Igboho, because kò ń ṣe lẹ́ṣẹ̀. Ìtọ́ba yìí ń jà fún Igboho ń jà fún. Ìtọ́ba yìí tiẹ̀ tó wá sọ Igboho sọ̀rọ̀ débẹ̀, torí Igboho sọ pé kí gbogbo Fúlàní fìlú lẹ̀. Ó láwọn Fúlàní tán jẹ́ darandaran tí wọ́n ń pa àwọn èèyàn ní kó fìlú lẹ̀. Bẹ́tọ́ba yìí ní gbogbo Fúlàní pátá òun ò tẹ̀fẹ̀ rí wọn mọ́ lu òun in 30 days time. Mo fẹ́ wo kí ni President Buhari fẹ́ ṣe fún báyìí. Bóyá máa ní kán lọ gbé wá ni o, bóyá máa ní kán lọ pa ni o, I wouldn't know. Ní àná, lánàá yìí, ní ìjẹta, ìjẹta ọjọ́ ìjẹta as I think, no, ìjẹta ọdún, ọjọ́ Tuesday was ọdún, ọjọ́ Monday before ọdún Iléyá, ọjọ́ Monday plenary session tí àwọn House of Reps jókòó, Fẹ́mi Gbajabiamila kọ́ ló ṣe speaker. Ẹni tó ṣe speaker jọ yẹn ó mà ríran wò ó, torí pé àwọn House of Reps member tí wọ́n jókòó gbogbo wọn dẹ̀ yarí wípé lénìí àwọn fẹ́ pín Nàìjíríà, wípé àwọn fẹ́ lọ, àti Yíbò àti Yorùbá wọ́n dalẹ̀ rú gidi. Kódà ọ̀rọ̀ náà èmi ti rò pé wọ́n máa lura wọn ni, torí pé ibi tí wọ́n parí plenary session sí nìyẹn. Speaker yẹn yarí torí ọmọ Haúsá ni, ó yarí, but tí àwọn èèyàn ò gbà o. Àwọn èèyàn yarí gidi pé àwọn fẹ́ pín ìlú ìpè dandan, àwọn fẹ́ lọ. Cheating yìí ti pọ̀ jù fáwọn. Mò ń bọ̀.
I don't know who moved a motion yesterday on the floor asking for division. There wasn't any motion taken like that. There wasn't. There wasn't. I said there wasn't any motion on that, and I insist there wasn't any motion like that. No. Please. You see, if he has nobody, and you can go and take the clip again. I said nobody moved a motion on the floor here yesterday for division. So you are trying to mislead the House, and don't mislead the House. You are a leader. No. I beg of you,
Mr. Chairman.
No, you are trying to mislead the House. Please, you do not have the floor. Please control yourself. Control yourself. I say control yourself. There wasn't a motion on the. I said there wasn't a motion, and I insist there wasn't a motion for division. 2. Well, I don't want you to repeat it again, because that was the position. He is saying that, Boma, I want you to be guided. We have our rules here. You do not have that power. I'm guiding you. Thank you. Well, I want to. I am not saying, I'm not about the division. If the point reaches for that,
point of order. You got somebody mad, man? Point of order.
We can all come here. Let me start from here. It's not the best. Hey! It's okay now. It's okay now. You will kill him. You won't kill him. You don't do. You will kill him. It's okay now. Everybody say it's okay.
ai sauran su yarabawa sun dawo ai shi ma deep speaker ya dawo shi ne jawo a yi hakuri ya mabrara lafiya ai ni da na so tun da Allah ya sa cikin ga mishi na biya masa
àwọn House of Reps members wà lẹ́rí yẹn Ìgbòho kọ́ nìyẹn o kẹ́yìn èèyàn wá lè mọ̀ wípé the truth is coming out now tide yẹn ojú àwọn èèyàn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní là nísìn ojú àwọn èèyàn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní là díẹ̀ ojú àwọn èèyàn wá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní là díẹ̀ sí àwọn èèyàn ti ń ródòdó kò dẹ̀ sí nǹkan tó yẹ káwọn olóṣèlú yìí náà kí wọ́n máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sòdodo sí èmi ti mọ̀ pé jíjáde táwọn Fúlàní jáde tí wọ́n sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ lo ọdún 4 sí èmi mọ̀ pé àwọn olóṣèlú wa kò dùn mọ́ wọn mo mọ̀ pé àwọn olóṣèlú wa kò dùn mọ́ wọn mo mọ̀ wípé wọ́n máa react òun náà ní react tẹ́ ìrí tán react yẹn lánàá tó yẹ kí wọ́n gbé Ìgbòho wá sí court ní Benin Republic. Gbogbo àwọn ọmọ Benin tí wọ́n jẹ́ Yorùbá àti ọmọ Nàìjíríà tó wà ń bẹ̀, gbogbo wọn patú o, torí gbogbo wọn pátápátá ò ní wọ́n ṣe rálì ní lọ sí court tó yẹ kán gbé Ìgbòho wá. Kì í ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ nìkan o, kì í ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ nìkan. Ní ilé Ìgbòho ní Sókà nìbàdàn, àwọn èèyàn tún ṣe rálì ń bẹ. Nígboro Ìbàdàn dé junction Sókà, gbogbo bẹ̀ ni wọ́n ṣe rálì. Bó tiẹ̀ ti hùn kó jẹ́ pé ti Nàìjíríà máa yàtọ̀, àwọn ọlọ́pàá wá accosted wọn, but àwọn ọlọ́pàá wá dàbẹ̀rù, wọ́n disrupted, but they still did it. Ibẹ̀ nìkan tún kọ́. The same thing ní UK. Ẹ̀yin aráàlú òyìnbó, mo gbé sàdákátà fún yín, ẹ kú àdó tí ẹ kú fọmọnìyàn ṣe. Mo ti ẹ̀ jẹ́rìí yín tẹ́lẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin gan lọ̀rọ̀ yìí kàn jù. Torí ẹ̀yin ló ti jẹ́ pé ilẹ̀kùn ti tì mọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ wọlé. Gbogbo bí mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta tí mo sọ yìí láwọn èèyàn ti ṣe rally lánàá, and rally yẹn is among the request.
Ẹ̀ka san Koiki Media bringing the world closer to your doorsteps. Àti wà ní ilé bàbá wa Chief Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho.
Kí ni ẹ fẹ́ jẹ́ kí àwọn lọ́balọ́ba ṣe àti gbogbo Yorùbá lápapọ̀ àti gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀dọ́ ìlú tó ti yé yí? For example, wọ́n ń pa àwọn èèyàn lóko, wọn jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn lọ sóko láti jẹ. Ẹ wò láti ibi wọlé yá, ẹ wò bí nǹkan ṣe wọ́n. Àwọn ará wọn nǹkan tá à ń sọ ni mi ò kọ́ Yorùbá tí àwọn ibi tí ó lè ní point táwọn
ẹjọ́ tó rọ náà, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ara wa bá a ṣe wà níbà yìí kọ́ ni kìíní, ẹ jẹ́ ká wà lẹ́yìn kó mọ̀ pé àpò kásítà ara wa ká ná kìíní ìdáná.
because ẹ rí tí ẹ bá ń jà tí wọ́n bá rí àwọn nǹkan yẹn ní mọ́ fíìnì yìí o.
Today being the 21st of July 2021, ilé bàbá wa Chief Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho Òṣàláwà. We are here to stand with Chief Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho.
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹ béèrè lọ́wọ́ wa, àwọn lọ́balọ́ba wa náà tó jẹ́ lọ́balọ́ba nílẹ̀ Yorùbá wọ́n mọ̀ pé àwọn ò jọba lórí Haúsá, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn ò jọba lórí Fúlàní. Àwa ọmọ Yorùbá tí wọ́n jọba lórí wọn náà ni wọ́n ń pa, tó ń rape, tó ń kidnap, tó ń gba ransom lórí wọn. Àwa wá ń fi àsìkò yìí bẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọba wa sókè, bẹ́ẹ̀ náà la máa bẹ̀ yín. Ẹ rí pé ìjọba Nàìjíríà wọ́n ti rẹ́ Yorùbá jẹ àsọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n ti rẹ́wà ta a sọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n tún wá fẹ́ máa rẹ́wà dànù. Ìyẹn la wá sọ pé àwa gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Yorùbá a ní gbà. Èmi ò rí nǹkan tí Chief Sunday Ìgbòho Adéyẹmọ Òòṣà, mi ò rí nǹkan tó ṣe tó fi di pé ìjọba Nàìjíríà wọ́n wá ń dẹ ọdẹ rẹ̀ káàkiri. Ìyà ń jẹ ọmọ Yorùbá nílé lóko lẹ́yìn odi. Ẹ wo gbogbo àwọn àǹtí wa, bọ̀dá wa, bàbá wa, àwọn àbúrò wa tó wà nílùú òyìnbó káàkiri. Ẹrú ni wọ́n ṣe ń bẹ̀. Àwa ọmọ ẹlẹ́ran, àwa ń jẹ gungun, ọmọ aláṣọ Yorùbá.
Ẹ̀yin tí ẹ bá wo broadcast yìí, a fẹ́ kẹ́ hashtag False News CNN Igboho is not a criminal. Ẹ̀yin tí ẹ bá wo broadcast yìí, a fẹ́ kí ẹ hashtag Igboho is not a criminal. I stand with Chief Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho Òòṣà. The people are not few here, they are not few here.
Ẹ bá wa dìde sí ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá wa Chief Sunday Ìgbòho Adéyẹmọ Òòṣà. Ẹni yóò kì í ṣe criminal, kò kì í ṣe apààyàn. Wọn ò kábọ̀ ọmọ lọ́wọ́, wọn ò bá bi tó ti ń rape. Ó ń jà fún ẹ̀tọ́ àwa Yorùbá, ọmọ Yorùbá ni. So mo bẹ̀ wá nílé lóko lẹ́yìn odi gbogbo kíbi táwọn ọmọ Yorùbá bá wà. Ẹ jẹ́ ká dìde sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin lọ́balọ́ba kẹ́ bá wa dá sí i. Bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
ẹjọ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ pé ẹ má jẹ́ kó pọ̀, ẹ má jẹ́ kó pọ̀ ká bá lè rí lò. Ṣé ẹ fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ni? Ó yá gbà.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí ọ̀kan bá ta kó gba ilé.
Ẹ má jẹ ẹ jẹ́ ká. Pé. Ó yá. Ó yá. Ìbéèrè ni pé ìrònú nǹkan tó ṣe
Ẹ máa start Chief Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho Òòṣà is not a criminal. I stand with Chief Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho.
lórí tí wọ́n ṣe fún wa ní ìwọ̀njẹta nípa ti bàbá wa Chief Sunday Adéyẹmọ. Inú mi kọ́kọ́ dùn lórí yẹn náà wípé ibi tí wọ́n wà yẹn ọkàn wọn balẹ̀ púpọ̀. òkè lọ ẹ ṣe ẹ wá jọ ẹ̀yin bẹ̀rẹ̀ public ẹ wá jọ torí Ọlọ́run ẹ má fi Chief Sunday Igboho lẹ̀ fún
ẹ ṣe gan ẹjọ́ ẹ máa hashtag
gbogbo wa mọ̀ wípé bàbá yìí tó ń ṣe fún wa nílẹ̀ Yorùbá kò ṣe torí ara ẹ̀ kò ṣe kókó lórí owó kankan bẹ̀ kò ṣe pé bí àwọn gba sálárì kan lórí ẹ̀ ó ṣe fún
ẹjọ́ afẹ́kẹ́ tag CNN ẹ tag Fox News
àwa tí yà ń jẹ àwa tó ń rìn fọwọ́n ìyá wa tí wọ́n pa bàbá wa tọ́pọ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀n ìgbọ́ wa tọ́ para wa ó jà fún wa lórí ẹ̀ kí wá ní tó ṣe pàtó bẹ̀rẹ̀ republic ẹ máa gbọ́ ẹ bá wa bèrè àwọn ìjọba pé kí ni Sunday Igboho ṣe tí wọ́n fi ń wá tọ́fi wá àtúmọ̀tẹ̀ tọ́fi fẹ́ pa tí wọ́n wá ń dalí ẹ̀rù kí ni tó ṣe fún wọn tó jẹ́ ìjọba lówó ni tó pẹ̀yàwó ìjọba ni tó gbọ́mọ ìjọba kò ṣe tó jọmọ́ bẹ̀ ẹ wá ní káàkiri gbogbo yìí mọ̀ wípé mo ti ṣe Sunday Igboho yẹn mọ́ ṣe ó ń jà lórí òótọ́ ni o tó tẹ́ èèyàn ọba lọ́rùn
ẹ máa ṣe broadcast ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ń wò ó.
ẹ̀yin gómìnà
Koiki Media bring everyone closer to your doorstep.
ní pé ẹ ti jẹ́ dodo ẹ̀ ní sùúrù mọ́ bọ̀bọ́ yìí ó ṣe fídíò lánàá ẹmọ ibi tó wà kí láti gbórúkọ ẹ ó kí Jímọ̀ lánàá tó post ẹ
Gumi
ó ṣe fídíò lánàá pàtó lọ jí tó lọ sí irun lánàá ó ṣe fídíò ẹmọ ibi tí Gumi wà lọ bẹ àwọn tó ń dà lórí wà bẹ lọ bá wọn ẹ jọ ẹ má gbà láti jẹ́ kọ́ mú Chief Sunday Igboho Adéyẹmọ o ẹ dẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé ìrìn Sunday Igboho nìkan ló ń jà o àwa tá à ń jà àpọ̀ gidi gan abẹ́ Ìbà Gani Adams Ọ̀túnba Gani Adams ọ̀rọ̀ mi ọ̀rọ̀ tí fẹ́ sọ yìí mo fẹ́ sọ fún yín kẹ́ bá wa gbọ́dọ̀ kẹ́ sì bá wa múlò Ìbà Gani Adams olórí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá nìyí àgbàlagbà ilẹ̀ Yorùbá nìyí ẹni tó wà fi jẹ Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò oyè ńlá ni ó nítumọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí oyè yìí yẹn kó nítumọ̀ sáwọn ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ má jẹ́ kójú tiwa pé Ìbà Gani Adams àfi ń joyè àwòdì wà lè gbé nìyẹn wò kí ló dé lè sọ pé Sunday Igboho lè sọ pé Sunday Igboho mọ́ lè sọ pé kò tí Sunday Igboho ṣe fún ọmọ Yorùbá lè sọ pé kò dáa tó dáa ni Aláàfin Ọ̀yọ́ bàbá wa ikú bàbá yèyé akínyín dáadáa akínyín gan gbogbo lé kínyín ẹ wá jọ bàbá Aláàfin Ọ̀yọ́ ẹ má jẹ́ kójú ti Chief Sunday Igboho Adéyẹmọ ẹ má jẹ́ kójú ti o ẹ má jẹ́ kí wọ́n rí mú o ẹ gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ tẹ̀lé bá wa gbé lórí ẹ̀ tí gbogbo Onírìṣà ọ̀nà tó bá wa gbà tí Ìgbòho tí ò ní fi kú tí kò ní fi ṣe ibi tó wà tó máa sèvù ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá lápapọ̀ wa tún bẹ gbogbo yín pé ẹ̀yin ọba wa káàkiri káàárọ̀ oòjíire abẹ́yìn gbọ́dọ̀ wa káàkiri káàárọ̀ oòjíire ẹrù àwọn alọ́wọ́ ẹ̀sọ́pọ̀tì ìyá ń jẹ wá ara ni wọ́n àlè sọ àléwò àtijọ́ àti mú nira fún wa àléwò gbọ́dọ̀ dàtú mọ́ gbogbo kìíní pọ̀ ó fi ara ni wá ẹjọ́ mo wá sọ o wọ́n ní pé àgbà mẹ́ta ló wà láyé o wọ́n ní àgbà kìíní àgbàdàgbàdàgbà ni o wọ́n ní àgbà kejì àgbà tí ń tágbà dà àgbà kẹta àgbàdàgbàdàgbà Ọlọ́run jẹ́ tágbà dà o ẹgbẹ́ ìgbésẹ̀ lórí ẹ̀ fún wa ìyà ń jẹ wá ebi ń pa wá ara ni wá ẹ tí wọ́n ní aláàánú wa bàbá wa tó wá òpé ìyà ń jẹ ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ tó wò pé ìyà ń jẹ ọmọ Yorùbá yìí Chief Sunday Igboho olówó olùgbòho tó ní onímọ́tò àwọn ọmọ ò sí Nàìjíríà àwọn fámìlì ò sí Nàìjíríà owó tó ní kódà àwọn ọmọ òdòtòṣì lọ́jọ́ kú ó wá wò pé owó yìí kí lóun náwó ìgbọ̀n fún tóun lè fi ran ọmọ Nàìjíríà lọ́wọ́ ẹni tẹ́bi ń pa fún wọn lówó ẹni tí ò ní ṣe wáṣẹ́ fún wọn ẹni tí ò ní lọ ṣe gbẹ̀ fún kí ló dé ń bọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀yàn bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ gbogbo yín wà ṣó dábọ̀ ẹ̀yàn bá wa bọ́ ṣe kó wa lẹ́rú lẹ̀ Yorùbá ni. ẹ má gbàgbé o àbọ̀ abá pọ̀ o àbọ̀ pọ̀ lórí o ẹ má sun àpò gidi o
Fox News, let them see what is happening here.
ẹ bá wa fi sílẹ̀ o ẹ bá wa filẹ̀ o Chief Sunday Igboho kì í ṣe wọ́n tẹ́lẹ̀ o kì í ṣe kírímínà o láti pàtàkì kì í ṣe àìpàtàkì ti ṣe rálì yìí wàláì Ìgbòho pààyàn rí àwa tá à ń tẹ̀lé wọn lẹ́yìn á pààyàn rí kódà tó bá tún gbẹ̀yìn báyìí Ìgbòho ẹgbẹ́ ni ẹlẹ̀ má bẹ̀ ní ẹja ẹ lọ mú ibi tí Ìgbòho ti pààyàn rí nígbà tá a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ pọ́tẹ́sì yìí ẹ lọ mú jáde fún wa ó wá jẹ́ pé olódodo ọ̀rọ̀ ẹni tó sòdodo lẹ́wọ̀n lé káàkiri ilé odò abiyín o ilé odò abiyín o gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọba tí wọ́n fi jẹ tó jẹ́ pé lòtọ́lòtọ́ ọ̀nà jẹ́ ìwé ọba lẹ́yìn lórí tó
jẹ́ pérépéré lóòótọ́ pé ọba tẹ́ jẹ́ yìí kì í ṣe pé ọba politics ẹ̀ ti ṣe tí ẹ̀ dẹ̀ mọ̀ túmọ̀ ṣe tí ẹ̀ bá jà fún wa orí adé abiyín orí àwọn onílẹ̀ abiyín gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọba ẹ̀yin alágbára ìlú ẹ̀yin alágbára olóyè ìlú tí ẹ̀ bá dìde fún wa tí ẹ̀ sọ́pọ̀tì wa láti kó lọ pẹ̀lú yìí gbogbo ọmọ yìí bá wọn máa sílẹ̀ wọ̀ ní. Ọlọ́run wa wọlá wípé kó lè dá ni bàbá yìí ń jà fún kò sí lẹ́yìn kó bàjẹ́ o ẹ fi bàbá yìí lọ́rùn sílẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ public mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín mo kí yín gan fún oore tẹ́sí fáwọn ọmọ Yorùbá láti jẹ́ tí ẹ fi ti Sunday Igboho lẹ̀ fún wọn ta kó mú Olúwa gbé wa o ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ò ní bàjẹ́ o àríbí àṣebẹ̀ o Oòduà nation
ẹ jọ ẹ̀yin tí ẹ bá ń wo broadcast a fẹ́ kí ẹ máa hashtag.
bó ṣe lọ sí cover event ní bóyá gbé sókè.
ẹ̀yin tí ẹ bá ń wo fídíò a fẹ́ kí ẹ máa hashtag I stand with Chief Sunday Igboho. Chief Sunday Igboho is not a criminal. a fẹ́ kí ẹ máa change DP yín sí Chief Sunday Adéyẹmọ Igboho. Let this go viral.
gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá káàró jíire ní London ní gbogbo kọ́ńtì káàkiri àgbáláyé tí ẹ bá wà ẹ jọ ẹ fẹ́ afẹ́yẹ́kẹ́ dìde fún ìrànlọ́wọ́ fún ìjà Yorùbá kò sí pé ìjà tá à ń jà yìí à ń fi ṣe business kò sí business ń bẹ̀ àgbowó ń bẹ̀ àwọn náà wò pé wọ́n ti kó wa lẹ́rú tó la fi ń jà ẹ jọ abẹ́yìn ẹ rọ̀ wá a ní ìrànlọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá ẹgbẹ́ wa náà àwọn náà là ń ṣera wa kí ló dé àwọn ara wa là ń ṣera wa ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ ṣe o àní ìbàjẹ́ o.
Quick Media bringing the world closer to other states. Today being the 21st of July 2021. Ilé Baba wa Chief Sunday Adéyẹmọ Igboho Ṣeunlawa. As you can see what is being displayed here, I stand with Chief Sunday Adéyẹmọ Igboho. Yes, ẹ̀yin tí ẹ hashtag yes. Ẹ̀yin tí ẹ hashtag ẹ máa hashtag ẹ lọ. Thank you very much. He is not a criminal. It is not a criminal act to be good.
Also known as the to the government of Nigeria, like the former retired army officer Buratai requested, and that he said Chief Sunday Igboho is wanted. Chief Sunday Igboho Osha is not a wanted person.
He's not a criminal.
He's not a criminal in this country, Nigeria. He is not a bad one at all. He's a good leader. Even his word is even ready to help all the youth and everybody, every one of us in this country. So I so much give thanks and kudos to all you government officials in Benin Republic. So thank you very much. He's a man of freedom. We so love him so much. Rather, even than the president, Muhammadu Buhari. We don't want Muhammad Buhari at all. He's a killer. Yes. We so very much.
ẹjọ ọba ẹjọ ọba tí bàbá lọ dé ọba yẹn. oyè yìí náà ṣe ẹ wo bí ìjà ọba republic ọba ṣàdúrà fún wọn àti bàbá àjọ ọba yẹn kí ọba yẹn náà kọ́ gbogbo tó ń ṣe àárín o bọ́ọ̀ tí ẹ ṣe kankan bá.
Quick Media bringing the world closer to your doorsteps. ẹ máa share broadcast ẹ̀yin tí ẹ bá ń wò ilé bàbá wa la wà. We are here for a peaceful protest.
ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ oòjíire gbogbo àwa tá a wà ní orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá tí a sì ń ja ìjàgbara fún orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá gbogbo wa la wà ní ibi o láti wá ṣe atótónu fún olórí wa tí wọ́n mú ẹni tí í ṣe Adéyẹmọ Sunday Igboho kì í ṣe ẹni tí ó yẹ kí wọ́n máa léka o kì í ṣe ẹni tó yẹ kí wọ́n máa dùbú rẹ̀ lọ́nà torí wípé olùgbèjà mẹ̀kúnnù ni o mímú tí wọ́n mú Sunday Igboho kò tẹ́ wa lọ́rùn rárá o wọ́n ti pè fún ogun o wọ́n pè fún wàhálà wọ́n béèrè fún ìdààmú gbogbo rẹ̀ ní àwọn onílẹ̀ máa fi ta wọ́n lọ́rẹ o torí wípé wọ́n ní má ṣe ilé ayé ní gbé o ẹni tí ẹ bá ní ó má ṣe tó bá ti ṣe ọ̀run ní lọ o torí pé kì í ṣe bandit ní Sunday Igboho àwọn tó ń dàlúrú tí wọ́n ń bàlú jẹ́ wọ́n wà ń bẹ̀ o wọn ò mú wọn kí ló dé kí ni Sunday Igboho ṣe lẹ́ẹ̀kejì a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ọba Benin Republic ọba ìlú Kotonu a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn àwọn ìṣọ̀dọ̀lẹ̀ àti gbogbo àwọn tó yí wọn po wọn ìṣọ̀dàlẹ̀ wọn sì kì í sojo ọmọ akínni wọn torí wọ́n mọ̀ wípé Sunday Igboho kì í ṣe ní àrífín torí náà ni wọ́n ṣe dúró wípé ẹnikẹ́ni tí ó gba Sunday lọ́wọ́ àwọn níbi tí ó wà yìí kò sí ẹni lè gbà kúrò lọ́wọ́ àwọn àfi kí wọ́n fi Sunday Igboho lẹ̀kọ́ máa lọ ilé rẹ̀ láyọ̀ àtàlàfíà ẹ wá wò ó ẹni tó bá wá ní ọ̀nà bo ni ó gbégbà bó ni ó ti ṣe kó tó di ọjọ́ méjì òní kò ní í kíje. ẹni tó bá ní Sunday Igboho tí ń gbà wálẹ̀ nínú wàhálà ìdààmú tó ní kí Fúlàní mọ̀ pa wá mọ́ tó ní wọ́n mọ̀ pa àwọn ọmọ wa wọ́n mọ̀ pa àwọn ọkọ wa ebi ń pa wá wọn ò jẹ́ oúnjẹ jẹ àgbẹ̀ ò lè wọnú oko
wọ́n ti bọ́dà wa
wọ́n ti bọ́dà wọ́n ṣí bọ́dà nígbò ní Haúsá gbogbo nọ́ọ̀tì ni wọ́n ti ṣí bọ́dà wọn ebi wá ń pa wá bí ṣé wọ́n fẹ́ kí wọ́n mọ̀ wá ṣé kí wọ́n mọ̀ gba mikra kí wọ́n mọ̀ fi gbé wọn lọ ní kí ló dé ṣé wọ́n fẹ́ kí wọ́n mọ̀ pa gbogbo wa run ni gbogbo ẹ̀yin bàbá wa ẹ dìde o gbogbo ẹ̀yin bàbá wa lọ́balọ́ba mo kí yín ẹ̀yin náà ti ń gbé gbèsè gómìnà wa gbogbo ẹ̀yin gómìnà wa ẹ mọ̀ wò rẹ ẹ mọ̀ jẹ́ ó bàjẹ́ wọ́n ní tìlú bá bàjẹ́ tó nílùú ni ó dà kò dìgbà táwọn akọni wa bá kú o tí ó bá pa wọ́n tán ká tó sọ wípé ìgbà náà ni ẹ wà jígì
ìbá ti mọ̀
ẹ mọ̀ jábà mọ́ kẹ́yìn ọ̀rọ̀ wa ẹ rántí o bí ó ṣe pàṣàrò wíwá ni o bí ó ṣe pa Bíọ́lá rẹ̀ o Awólọ́wọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni o
ìdí àgbọn
rí kúndé ìdí àgbọn wọ́n yìn lọ́rùn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o lóríṣiríṣi Gani Fáwẹ́hìnmí gbogbo wọn wà ń bẹ̀ kí ló dé wọ́n ti gbẹ́ ẹ̀pa gbogbo àwọn akọni wa tó èrè lókun tá a rí àwọn ọ̀fẹ́ rere o Sunday Igboho ọgbọ́dọ̀ kú o ìjọba ọgbọ́dọ̀ kú o ẹ má fún lábẹ́rẹ́ o ẹ má dé mọ́lẹ̀ o gbogbo ẹni tó bá dènà
ẹ má jẹ́ kó mu wá Nàìjíríà
ẹ má jẹ́ wọ́n mu wá Nàìjíríà wọ́n fún lábẹ́rẹ́ kú ni o ẹ má jẹ́ wọ́n pa o ẹ ṣé o.
lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí Koiki Media bringing the work closer to your doorsteps. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run nítorí pé àwọn èèyàn yọjú sí ibi báyìí wọ́n wá fi ẹ̀hónú hàn gbogbo ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ kò dùn mọ́ ìkankan nu wa nú a dẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé ní àṣẹ Ìdùà kò ní pẹ́ sí ìsìn tí wọ́n fi máa tú bàbá wa lẹ̀ ní agbára Ọlọ́run mo ní àwọn èèyàn wa kan náà tí wọ́n fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ní ibi báyìí.
mo kí gbogbo wa mo kí gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ọ̀rọ̀ tèmi náà fẹ́ sọ kò pọ̀ tó dáwọn ìyá wa wọ́n ti sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà bàbá wa ti sọ̀rọ̀ pàápàá jùlọ mi fásitì kò dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn ìjọba Benin Republic pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́ takuntakun tí wọ́n ṣe fún wa tí wọ́n ò fi bàbá wa Sunday Igboho lẹ̀ fún ìyàjẹ Ọlọ́run ní fáwọn lẹ̀ fún ìyàjẹ o wọ́n fásitì kò náà mo kí bàbá wa kábíyèsí ọba wa Àṣàmúyìwá tí wọ́n wà nílùú Kotonu àwọn tí wọ́n dúró tì wọ́n nílẹ̀ Yorùbá níyẹn tí wọ́n fi wá sílẹ̀ ìgbà kọ̀ọ̀kan ilé ọ̀tọ̀nà tiwọn náà Ọlọ́run yóò jẹ́ bàjẹ́ o ilé tiwọn náà ò ní dàrú ọ̀nà wọn ò ní dàrú wọn ò ní délé pẹ̀pọ̀ ọmọ o bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó rí àwọn tá à ń tẹ̀lé bàbá wa síbi Sunday Igboho náà à ní sábàámọ̀ o àbúrò ìtọ́sí wa o ọ̀rọ̀ tèmi ò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ o ó dìgbà kan náà.
ẹ̀yin tí ẹ bá ń wo broadcast lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí Koiki Media bringing the world closer to your doorsteps today being the 21st of July 2021 afẹ́kẹ́ máa hashtag I stand with Sunday Igboho. Chief Sunday Adeyemo Igboho is not a criminal. Afẹ́kẹ́ tag CNN, Fox News àti àwọn diaspora TV and radio stations kí wọ́n máa rí eléyìí. Ẹ̀yin tí ẹ bá wà connected mọ́ Republic of Benin, we want you to tag those people that are there so their kings and president can see what we are doing here. Kí wọ́n lè mọ̀ pé à ń fi ẹ̀hónú hàn, a nífẹ̀ẹ́ bàbá wa tọkàntọkàn. Bọ́tí ẹ sọ pé Yorùbá ni ọ̀dàlẹ̀, àwa kan wà kì í ṣe ọ̀dàlẹ̀, a nífẹ̀ẹ́ bàbá wa tọkàntọkàn. Ṣé gan ni?
Orúkọ mi ni Àrẹ̀mú Jẹ̀lílì Babalóko Comrade tí mo wà ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tó jẹ́ wípé lórí ọ̀gágun wa Sunday Igboho tó wà ní Benin kò kì í ṣe ọ̀daràn rárá kì í ṣe ọ̀daràn kí wọ́n dákun níbi tó wà kí wọ́n má jẹ́ kó wá sí Nàìjíríà o kí wọ́n jẹ́ nítorí pé àwa náà fẹ́ kí wọ́n gbẹ̀mí rẹ̀ sá kí wọ́n bá àpá bí wọ́n ṣe pa owó lọ́wọ́ kí wọ́n bá àpá bí wọ́n ṣe pa Bíọ́lá kí wọ́n bá àpá bí wọ́n ṣe pa Gani Fáníwá olórí àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà tó jẹ́ human rights activist kí wọ́n má bá àpá ni o nítorí pé ẹni tó bá ti ń jà fún Nàìjíríà tó bá ti fẹ́ yọ̀yàn kó nínú oko wàhálà yìí wọ́n máa ń dìtẹ̀ láti pa ni. Awólọ́wọ̀ dé sọ̀rọ̀ kánjọ́ kìnìún ẹ̀ràn yìí pé àwọn olórí kan bẹ̀ tá àbá tí ìpa wọn kún ó kúrò níbẹ̀ ó ní àti ìkó olóko ìyá ọ ní 1960 tá a ti kó lóko tá a ti gbòmìnira àti ìkó onú dààmú yìí náà ṣé wọ́n fẹ́ kébi ó pa wá kú ni láyé Awólọ́wọ̀ àpọ̀tò báyìí láyé Babangida àpọ̀tò báyìí nísìnyí bá a ṣe wáyé nísìnyí ojú ti la o gbogbo nǹkan dẹ̀ ti hàn gedere bá a ṣe wà báyìí nísìnyí wọn ò gbọ́rọ̀ wọn mọ̀ pa wá ń pa kó pa ọkùnrin dẹ̀ wọ́n fi bí pa wá wọn ò dákun. sí kókó.
ẹ ṣé gan ni bàbá mi.
ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ ṣé rí ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́sọ̀ ṣe ká orúkọ mi ní Àrẹ̀mújẹ̀lílì abẹ̀yìn ẹ̀yin ìjọba wa ẹ̀yin bàbá wa ẹ̀yin olóyè wa ẹ̀yin ọba wa ẹ̀yin èèyàn jàǹkànjàǹkàn ẹ̀yin olórí ńláńlá tó kù nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ẹ̀yin ajàfún wa ẹ̀tọ́ ọmọ ènìyàn ẹ dákun ẹ bá ní fi Sunday Igboho ẹ bá ní sílẹ̀ nítorí pé kò kì í ṣe ọ̀daràn ajàfẹ́tọ̀ ọmọ ènìyàn
ni bàbá wa
nílẹ̀ Yorùbá kò jẹ́ kí bí ó pa wá kò jẹ́ kí yóò jẹ wá ó fẹ́ gbà kó nínú wàhálà àti ìnira nítorí àwọn darandaran tí wọ́n fẹ́ pa wá ló fẹ́ gbà wá kó nínú wọn ẹ dákun ẹ bá ní dìde ìrànlọ́wọ́ ẹ bá ní.
kọ́ fi bàbá wa sílẹ̀ kọ́ fi bàbá wa sí Sunday Igboho ṣá kọ́ fi lẹ̀ gbẹ̀yàn kò jíyàn gbé ọmọ tó jíyàn gbé ẹ̀ lọ́ bá wọn kọ́ fi bàbá wa Sunday Igboho ṣá kọ́ fi sílẹ̀ o kọ́ yànjẹ́ fún wa bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ fi bàbá wa fi sílẹ̀ Sunday Igboho ṣá kì í ṣe kò ṣe apààyàn kì í ṣe olè kì í ṣe dàgùdà kò ṣe kankan ó tún ràn àwọn èèyàn lọ́wọ́ ni ó ràn àwọn èèyàn lọ́wọ́ ni gbogbo ìgbà tí ẹ jẹ́ ìgbọ́fọ̀ ìwà tẹ̀ wúsì bàbá kò tẹ́ wa lọ́rùn o kọ́ fi bàbá wa sílẹ̀ ẹni tí ò bá fi bàbá wa sílẹ̀ yóò mọ̀ nira o àwọn òṣèré rárá kọ́ fi bàbá wa sílẹ̀ o kọ́ sílẹ̀.
tó bá wà wọ́n bá ní fi sílẹ̀ o.
Sunday Igboho kí mo fi wọ́n lẹ̀ ní bàbá ṣe aláàánú mẹ̀kọ́nù lọ kí mo fi lẹ̀ ní.
èmi kàn lọ gbogbo ọmọ káàárọ̀ oòjíire mo lọ gbọ́ pátá pé tí Alhaji Sunday Igboho òòṣà nǹkan tí wọ́n ń jà fún èyí tó jàǹfààní ara wa ni o ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé gbogbo apáta ńlá bí ọmọ.
ẹ máa share broadcasting.
gbogbo apáta ńlá bí ọmọ o nígbà tí àwọn Fúlàní bá ń pa wá tí wọ́n ń pa sínú igbó ẹjọ́ ń tọrọ tá a bá rí solution ṣe sí i ẹjọ́ tá a bá dàgbà tá a darúgbó tá a lọ tán ń kọ́ àwọn ọmọ wa tí wọ́n wà ńlẹ̀ ńkọ́.
ìyá máa mọ́ wọn lára.
ṣé ìyà kí wọn ọ̀tá wọn ò máa jẹ.
ìyá gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ.
èmi kàn fẹ́ gbogbo ọmọ káàárọ̀ oòjíire pátá kí wọn kálukú jókòó kó ronú ara ẹ̀ pé ntí Alhaji Sunday Igboho òòṣà nǹkan tí wọ́n ń ṣe yìí tí wọ́n ń fáìtì lé lórí wọ́n ń fáìtì ẹ̀ nítorí pé bá owó kan làwọn nídìí o wọn ò fáìtì ẹ̀ka bá pé mọ́tò nìkanìkan gbé bá wọn wọ́n ń fáìtì nǹkan ẹ̀ fún gbogbo wa pátápátá ni o
gbogbo ọmọ káàárọ̀ ilẹ̀ òjíire nílẹ̀ Yorùbá
láti àwọn ọmọdọ́mọ èmi kàn rọ ni o mo kàn rọ wọn kọjọ́ nítorí kan bá fi Alhaji Sunday Igboho òòṣà sílẹ̀.
kọ́ bá wa fi ilẹ̀ kọ́ yọ̀ǹda ẹ̀ fún wa o kọ́ yọ̀ǹda Chief Sunday Igboho òòṣà kọ́ yọ̀ǹda ẹ̀ fún wa àwọn ọmọ Chief Sunday Igboho òòṣà ìkọ́kọ́ gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe bàbá wa o ìkankan kò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe ẹ jọ.
ẹ ṣé gan ni thank you
ẹ má bínú pé bó ṣe ń ká
very
àwọn
much.
èèyàn mi lára láti ṣe máa ṣe sọ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ má bínú nítorí pé ara ní ń ta wọn pé aláàánú àwọn ó wà ní àhámọ́ ẹ bá ní bẹ àwọn orílẹ̀-èdè yìí àwọn bàbá Tinubu ààrẹ àwọn gbogbo àwọn Ọbásanjọ́ àwọn gbogbo àwọn olóyè kàǹkàǹkà tó ń jẹ́ aláàánú ènìyàn tí wọn kọ́ ọmọ yìí sì lè wúlò fún àwọn kí wọ́n dákun kí wọ́n bá ní fi Sunday Igboho kí wọ́n bá ní fi sílẹ̀ pẹ̀kú sí ọ̀daràn kẹjọ nítorí tó lọ́wọ́ bá àwa bẹ̀ yín ni ẹ má dà ẹ̀ ní dààmú o lágbára àṣẹ Ọlọ́run ikú ọ̀tá kò ní ká yín o.
ẹ ṣé gan ni thank you very much for joining us live once again Koiki Media bringing the world closer to your doorstep. gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ ti rí i pé àwọn èèyàn wọ́n ń fi taratara sọ̀rọ̀ bó ṣe ń ká àwọn èèyàn lára sí ni a fẹ́ kẹ́ share broadcast ẹjọ́ sí Benin sí government ní Cotonou ní ibẹ̀ yẹn lọ́hùn. Let them see what is happening here. Let them see how eager, how desperate people are for the freedom of our father, Chief Sunday Adeyemo Igboho. Let them know that Chief is not a criminal. I fẹ́ kẹ́ hashtag you every media houses, both home and diaspora, CNN folks and every other media houses. Let them see what is happening here. Chief Sunday Adeyemo Igboho is not a criminal. You have heard of good news and what people are saying, good things people are saying about him. Thank you very much. We are coming back live. Once again, Koiki Media bringing the world closer to your doorsteps. Today being the 21st of July 2021.
Sunday Igboho. Mede no yo Chief Sunday Igboho, e politicien, e no ba politique ya. E mede mo lo meme kunde to Nigeria ba. Aholu Buhari Nigeria ton lo to yan ko dona e ko to mele wu. Wo e mede bron defend do me ma yin me ndo ko to di mi le nko be. Mi jo edo. Dan ni ndo mo lo mede to ya ji. Aya fula nle ye me bo yin kongbon gbe me bo me ole wu pe. Ko to mi yan kale bayi. Ni mo be nu ani ji bo ji. Kuru ya yin fi da je ya yin pe bi to mi si. The me we no defend bo to mele ko. Me be to e yin ma. Donc you want to any by able to mele nwe. The political wa yen do. Ni ewure ko ba ti. E ma ga mo te bo no yin me ma do me dele to. Si ba. Ti on we do. Ni de igwe ton gbe. Ko yin me to ba. Ba nu etan le. Ko ma o si yin ko ko. Ni go da gbon pe ni go da yin. Germany to yo bo to me don. Bo e ni to ete to. Le ka so wo me ko do wa pe pe ni lo bo lo. Mi to bi be president mi ton. So ye ni jale mo ma ko e do na Nigeria o. Polo mi ma do ye ni jona mi mo ye ni jale bo ma se Chief Sunday Igboho jona Nigeria si politique le o nese mi ton do wa fini a fẹ́ lọ síbi tó lọ fún wa ní agbatu ayin ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ síbẹ̀ ẹ wá jókòó tó ní ìdíkẹ́ ilé a tún ṣe àlàyé fún àwọn tó wà nígbà yìí a fẹ́ lọ sọ a fẹ́ ṣe àlàyé mo ń ṣàlàyé fún wọn ní èdè Ègùn níbi báyìí a ń ṣàlàyé fún wọn lédè Ègùn donc nous les nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan nous les bọ̀ mi tó lọ fi lọ wù ní ẹ̀bọ̀n avocat kan wá kó dọ̀ pas de problème mi ní point ètò dán mi ò demander plus sọ̀rọ̀ ètò mi ní criminal number point ètò dán donc ṣe ti rí ibẹ̀ láwa báyìí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn ti bá síbẹ̀ kò sí problème báyìí o ẹ̀ ń gbọ́. The reason why we are here once again, we need to defend it. We need to let the international community to know that today, the 21st of July, all over the world of the Yoruba nation and the Biafra nation, today the 24th, we are all demonstrating, protesting, making our grievance for the international community to know that what happened, especially in Benin Republic, whereby Chief Sunday Igboho, the defender, and also the one that is working for the emancipation and self-determination of the Yoruba race. He was going to Germany en route from Cotonou, Benin Republic. The Gestapo of Nigerian government with the DSS, the Department of State Security, those are the killer squad. You remember what really happened? That was our people were being killed every day. Our people who are farmers, they farm, they're the Fulani herdsmen. They will go there with their cattle will destroy the farm, and when you challenge them for that atrocity, what would they do? They will kill the farmer. They will make the farmer, they will kill them in broad daylight and rape all the women from going to their farm. And Chief Sunday Igboho stood up. He rose up to defend his citizens, his indigenous people of the Yoruba. He went to Igboho. He challenged the herdsmen, the Fulani oligarchy, who is being protected by the president of Nigeria, Buhari. His mission to govern Nigeria was to enact the atrocities that they planned to destroy, to maim, to castigate to take over the land of the Yoruba people. And he said he called on all the other herdsmen from all over Africa. They say Nigeria is their God people land. What a laugh. What a laughable comment. Because their forefathers Usman Dan Fodio, he said Nigeria is a colony, is a place that has been given to their fathers to rule. So let's get the matter short. Igboho stood up. Amalgamation happened in 1914. The British government, the reason why Nigeria was forced together was in 1914 when Lord Lugard, the governor that was given on an economic reason of managing the protectorate of the North and the South. In 1914, Lord Lugard said the only way they can make more money from Nigeria because the South is where you have the seaport and also it's where you have all the mineral resources. 1914, Nigeria was forced together and we started to live hoping and believing that the one nation Nigeria will work well for everybody. But this 100 years amalgamation lapsed in 2014. Now, we started to make efforts to make a self-determination of the Yoruba race. We form an alliance. The alliance is called NINA, that is the Nigerian Indigenous Nationality Alliance for Self-Determination. We go to the United Nations because the United Nations agreement is every indigenous, they can come together, provided they speak the same language, they are of the same race, they understand themselves. They can now have a self-determination. You all know the United Kingdom, they left Europe under Brexit, well voted, and Brexit happened. Now, if the United Kingdom can live in Europe, why can't Nigeria leave the contraction for Nigeria? So I leave over to somebody else to talk on this.
Thank you, sir. What do we want? When do we want it? Now we are all, some of us have decided that in solidarity with Igboho, we are, unfortunately, we have to go to the Mexican embassy. However, we have arranged to call Uber for some people. We need at least 20 people to step aside. I'm at Uber XL that will take us there. The reason is, today is a working day. Today is a working day, and the embassy is working. They are taking Sunday for past today. The embassy is report back to the country that the Yorubas were there.
This woman comes here every day. That man has to travel about 500 kilometers or 500 miles for just this rally.
Auntie, can we go behind the bollard, please? Can we go behind the bollard? Uncle, can we go behind the bollard, please? Can we go there properly, please? Behind the bollard, yeah? Uncle, behind the bollard. Behind this thing, yeah? Behind the bollard.
All the terrorists driven away from ISIS, all the terrorists driven away from Syria, they are all migrating. They are on a pilgrimage. They are pilgrimage to Nigeria. Nigeria is going to be their headquarters. And if we don't stop Nigeria, if we don't kill Nigeria, she will stop
my auntie, my mommy, behind the bollard. Behind the bollard. Okay, you guys move back behind the bollard, but let this one stay in front of bollard. Thank you. You happy, sir?
He was one of them. And can you imagine how many of such young terrorists will be produced if you don't join us to kill Nigeria? Nigeria is already gone beyond its value. It's gone beyond its date of use. Nigeria is finished. Join us. Join hands with us. What's his name again?
Boris Johnson.
Boris Johnson. Boris Johnson. I'm older than you. I'm at least almost 10 years older than you. Yes. But I've struggled. I've done everything I need to do. I've done all the education I need to do. I'm a PhD holder in engineering. I've been in Europe for nearly 40 years. And I want to go back to my homeland. Nigeria is not my homeland.
Yoruba nation is your name.
Yoruba land is my homeland.
Oh, yes.
Let us get back to where we are. Yoruba people are very peaceful. There is no terrorism. We have Muslims, we have Christians, we have native believers. We don't tolerate terrorism. Education is our mantra. We admire education. We are lawly people. We don't engage in crime. Nigeria is a criminal enterprise. Nigeria is what every one of us here today has got stories to tell. I've got stories to tell. I've got loads of stories to tell. We respect the English principle of loyalty, of justice, and fair play. This is all we are asking for. The English people, the home of democracy, the home of the Magna Carta. We implore you, join us, understand us. What you want is what we want. You want freedom from Europe. We also want freedom from Nigeria. Nigeria is choking us. Nigeria is decelerating our progress. All our talents. We have so many medical doctors. We have so many educationists. We have so many engineers scattered all over the world. We are ready to go back to our homeland. We are ready to go back to our homeland. It's not because we don't love you. We love you. You'll be very kind to us. You'll be very generous to us. But home is home. Home is home. This is what we're asking for. Everyone. The British, the Scottish, the English, the Welsh. Yes, what you want is what I want. If your people have not struggled against German fascism, we will be speaking German in this country today. Not English, but your people fought against it. That's exactly what we are doing. That's what we are doing. You have to support us. Put pressure on your prime ministers. Put that pressure on your politicians. Let them stop supporting terrorist government. Terrorist government killing his own people, killing the NSAS protesters, killing, kidnapping people, gangsters. Muhammad Buhari, he was a gangster in 1984. He tried to kidnap his opponent from London. He tried to kidnap them. He has done it again so many years later. And you are still his friend. Why are you befriending this? Tell me your friend. I will tell you who you are. The man is a terrorist. He's a criminal. The man you end up, we have sold him into the World Court. We have sold him to the ICC. We've taken him into the ICC. And I'm the part of the people that did this, that drafted this. We have taken him to the World Court. Support us. Support our freedom. British people, you love freedom. We love it too. Join us. Work against the oppressors. Stand with us. Yoruba nation. Yeah.
Biafra nation. Yoruba nation. Yoruba nation. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? When do we want it? When do we want it? When do we want it? Yoruba nation. Biafra nation. Yoruba nation. The Biafrans are not our enemies. They are our brothers. They are our cousins. We are fighting against the same enemies. They are killing us as they are killing the Biafrans. They are killing us as they are molesting the Biafrans. They are not our enemies. They are our brothers. They are our cousins. Gone are the divisions. Gone are the tricks used by the Fulanis to subjugate us, to oppress us. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Yoruba nation, no going back. Yoruba nation, no going back. Free Sunday Igboho now. Sunday Igboho is our hero. He's our hero. He was bold enough to challenge the fascists, to challenge the fascists. When the Berlin Wall fell, I was a student in Moscow. When the Berlin Wall fell, I have witnessed the Berlin Wall. I've traveled through it during my education days in Moscow. Yes, when it fell, I was part of the people on Red Square. I was right there on Red Square when the Soviet Empire fell. If the Soviet Empire, as big as it is, can fall, as strong as it is, can fall, what is this Nigeria? That is just a chicken. Nigeria is a chicken. Let us break Nigeria. Nigeria has gone beyond its use. It's gone beyond its use. Nigeria is going to be a mecca for terrorists. Terrorists will be migrating there, and from there they will be exporting it all over the world. Join us. Let us fight together. The same way the Allied forces fought against fascism in Europe. This is the same thing we are begging, we are imploring everyone to join us to fight against the brewing fascists in Africa. Brewing fascists in Africa. The slave traders, the modern day slave traders. We are begging you, we are imploring you to join us, to fight against it. We are appealing to you. We are appealing to you. We are appealing to you. We are peaceful people. We don't carry arms. We don't carry arms. We don't kill people. We don't kill people. We are law-abiding people. We are law-abiding people. We are law-abiding people. Can any one of you, my fellow British citizens, can any of you go and reside in the jungle, in the African zoo that we call Nigeria? The African zoo, if you stay there for 40 years that I have stayed here without breaking the law, you will be lucky. Even if you don't break the law, they will break you. And this is what we want to stop. This is what we are struggling for. This is what we are fighting against. This is what we are fighting against. We don't have anything against the British. When we get our nation, we will still be friends with the British. We speak English like you. We will still be friends with English. Together with our native language, our natural language, we speak English, we speak Yoruba. We will still be your friends. You can come and trade with us. You can have business with us. We are not against British. A lot of us are Anglophones. We love your freedom. We love your crave for freedom. We love your respect for human rights. We love your justice system. This is all what we are going to do. We are not against you. Don't be against us. Don't sit on the side of the terrorists, the terrorist government that drove almost all of us who are sitting here, all of us, our generation. Those are the terrorists that drove us away from our homeland. Those are the people you should join us in fighting against. We love the justice system. We are for justice. We are for peace. But we want freedom. Every human being cherish freedom. No matter how much this country is good for us, no matter how good for us, we love to have this in our homeland. We love to have it in our homeland. Nigeria must end now. Nigeria must end now. Nigeria must end now. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always stand for our rights. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always stand forward. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always stand forward. Long live Yoruba nation.
Yoruba nation. No. Yoruba nation. No. Yoruba nation. No. Anyway, if you British, we are talking to you now. We want to tell you the pain of you living in a country that is your own, and you have been maimed, you have been raped, you have been killed, you have been your means of livelihood is being taken away from you, and there's no one to report you. There's no one to come to your aid. All you have to do is to just run away from the country because you don't want to die. This has been going on and on and on since time immemorial, but it comes to a crescendo now because the Buhari government wants to take our land, the Yoruba land, for his kingsmen all over Africa. So he went and brought them in, and now kidnapping. They will ask for ransom. That's why the part we don't. My people, they are peasant farmers. They will ask for ransom of millions of ransom. And if you don't bring it, they will kill. Those are the pictures. They will kill them. Recently, they kidnapped lots of children from school and told the parents to bring money and food. When the parents were trying to tell them they didn't have enough, they killed 6 of the children. I wonder what the world powers are doing, looking at these people massacring our people, killing them, maiming them, and dismantling their body. It's all over. We are tired. We feel caged. We feel helpless. We are here now. Some of us cannot even go home. Now, one of us rose up and said, no, all this must stop. This must stop. And his name is Sunday Igboho. Stop killing my people. We're not saying you should not live among us. Why are you killing my people? Why are you blaming us? So the Buhari government decided to make him a scapegoat, to bring him down because he's speaking. They want to turn us to dogs and zombies in our own fatherland. Because of what the Lord has given us on that land, we are the one sponsoring the nation of Nigeria. The one able to take everything from us. They're taking our oil, they're taking our gold, they're taking our silver, and they are sending us away. If you check all over the world now, if you see a Nigerian, it's a Yoruba person. Yoruba person. That's what they've been doing to our people. You can never see an Hausa Fulani man out of their southern Nigeria, out of their their comfort zone, taking our money. Enough is enough, please. Please support us. Support us.
Yoruba nation, yes, some of us are going to the embassy. If you know you want to go there, you will get in the train and meet us down there. If you know you're interested in going, the train will take you straight down there, okay?
Yoruba nation! Yoruba nation! Yoruba nation! What do you want? Yoruba nation! What do you want? What do you want? Yoruba nation! When do you want it? Now! When do you want it? Now! What do you want? Yoruba nation! What do you want? Yoruba nation! What do you want? Yoruba nation! When do you want it? Now! When do you want it? Now! Free agitators! 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 Break Nigeria! Break Nigeria! Break Nigeria! Break Nigeria! Break Nigeria! Break Nigeria! What do you want? 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 When do you want it? 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 Free Nigeria! Free Nigeria! Free Nigeria! Break Nigeria! Break Nigeria! Break Nigeria! Break Nigeria! Free Nnamdi Kanu! Free Nnamdi Kanu! Free Igboho! Free Igboho! Free Igboho! Free Ademola! Free Lejike! Free Taiwo! Free Abayemi! Free Adelabu! Free Kasim! Free Ola! Free Ola! Free Kasim! Free Usman! Free Adekola! Free Lejike! Free Lejike! Free Abayemi! Free Igboho! Free Igboho! Free Igboho! Free Igboho! Free agitators! Free our 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 agitators! Free Igboho! 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 Free Lejike! Free Lejike! Free Lejike! Free Abayemi! Free Ladele! Free Ladele! Free Ladele! Free Ademola! Free Ademola! Free Awolowo! Free Awolowo! Free Kasim! Free Kasim! Free Adelabu! Free Igboho! Free Igboho! Free Igboho! Free Nnamdi Kanu! Free Nnamdi Kanu! Free Nnamdi Kanu! Free Nnamdi Kanu! Free our agitators! 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 What do you want? 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 When do you want it? Now. 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 Buhari! Terrorists! Buhari! Terrorists! Buhari! Terrorists! Buhari! Terrorists! Malami! Terrorists! Ojiyaba! Terrorists! Ojiyaba! Terrorists! Tinubu! Terrorists! Tinubu! Terrorists! Tinubu! Terrorists! Tinubu! Terrorists! Tinubu! Terrorists! Tinubu! Terrorists! Ojiyaba! Terrorists! Extradition! Terrorists! Extradition! Extradition! Tinubu! 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 Malami! Gumu! 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 Free Nigeria! Break Nigeria. 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 What do you want? The foundation. What do you want? 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 When do you want it? Now. 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 Break Nigeria. 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 Buhari. 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 Malami. Tinubu. 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 Sanwo-Olu. 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 Sanwo-Oku. Ojúlọ́ba. Break Nigeria. 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 What do you want? 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 Free Igboho. Free Igboho. Free Igboho. Free Nnamdi Kanu. Free Nnamdi Kanu. Free Nnamdi Kanu. Free Nnamdi Kanu. Free agitators. 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 Free Igboho. Free Igboho. Free Igboho. Free Igboho. Free agitators. Free Nnamdi Kanu. Free Nnamdi Kanu. Free Nnamdi Kanu. Free Nnamdi Kanu. Break Nigeria. 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 Free Igboho. Free Igboho. Free Igboho. Free Igboho. Free Igboho. Free Igboho. Break Nigeria. Break Nigeria. Break Nigeria.
In Middle Belt, in South South, it must stop and stop now. I'm here to condemn the arrest of Sunday Igboho. His arrest is illegal. Wait. His arrest is illegal. He needs to be released and released unconditionally. I also condemn the arrest of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu.
Nnamdi Kanu was not arrested, he was kidnapped.
Yes, he was kidnapped and rendated to Nigeria. That's illegal in human rights international law. And we want Britain to intervene and bring him back home. He's a British citizen. It is unacceptable for him to be kidnapped and rendated everywhere. And I'm asking our Yoruba brothers and sisters, we are here for solidarity forever. Let us speak with one voice and end all the oppression of our people, the killing, the raping, the maiming of our people. It is only when we stand together that is when all these things will end. We have another rally on 24th, next Saturday. 24th? All the Igbos, all the people from South, calling our brothers from Yoruba land, we should all come together out as well on that day.
This coming Saturday?
This Saturday is here.
What?
It will start from
Can you tell us time, please?
It's starting from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. From Trafalgar Square, we go to Nigeria High Commission, we come here, we go to Parliament Square, to Foreign Office, the same place. We want this place blocked, the road blocked. So we are calling on all of you in solidarity to come out so that we continue to fight for our freedom.
On Saturday, 24th of July, 2021, we are meeting by 9 o'clock in the morning.
Trafalgar Square.
Trafalgar Square.
Yes.
From there to Downing Street.
Downing Street.
Then to Parliament.
To Parliament and also Nigeria High Commission.
Okay.
Even though they are not there, but the press would like it to see that we were there.
Okay.
So the message is unity.
Okay.
The Igbos, the Yorubas, even people from Middle Belt are coming. But Nigeria should stop killing our own citizens, stop raping women, stop all the genocide. The international community need to act, and act now. They should stop being silent. The Prime Minister Boris Johnson should act. Igboho should be released, Kano should be released, all of them unconditionally. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We have our father here.
Yes. Anyway, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Can you please tell us your name?
Yeah, my name is Samson. I'm a human rights activist lawyer to the City of London. I've been on this journey for decades, but I'm here to put it to the whole world. The whole world listening to me. I'm making it unequivocal, unambiguous, and unmistakable that Igboho is not a criminal at all. Okay. And I'd like to make it clear as a lawyer, with many precedents, acts to corroborate my argument. For example, let us look at the Extradition Treaty of 1984, that is under African Charter.
That is the Marubiko.
No. Under African Charter, that is Extradition Act. It comprises 4 nations that make this act: Togo, Republic of Benin, Ghana, and Nigeria. And in this one, they say that anybody that falls into self-determination, that is under Article 20 of the African Charter, that give room for self-determination. So if anybody falls into this category, you should not be extradited to any country or safe nation. So in this situation, Chief Igboho have left the soil of Nigeria to the soil of So if one under this for protection, it must not be touched at all. If you think so in this situation, what Igboho is being arrested for is it makes the political property which is not being protected in the Republic of Benin. So that's number one. The next question is, what prompted the war to do what is your finger? You understand? What prompted it is your finger? Now, the responsibility of the government is what? Section 14 2B of the Constitution states that the security and the welfare of the citizens should be paramount to the government. And under the same 1995 Constitution, which I'm not supporting, but it still gives room that it defines government to us to be local government, state government, federal government, and all governmental agencies, which DSS, Nigerian Police Force, Army, all those things that are under governmental agencies. So any action they do on the act is government that did it. Now, the invaders that invaded the Barbarians more than 3 occasions. The question is, what measures, what protections has the Nigerian Police Force put in place to ensure that these people are not being beheaded anymore? They're not being killed, they're not being murdered, their farms are not being destroyed. Is there anything here? No. Now, in the absence of government responding to their security, they had to come out under self-defense. And Igboho did not come out on his own. He was invited by the headers of the community to come and rescue them when government failed. So government cannot run away from their negligence and say somebody is to be responsible for it. That is abuse of power, which is contrary to Section 55 of the 1999 Constitution as amended. Now, coming back again, President Tihala have made many times that he has deployed over 5,000 soldiers to Southwest region, AK-47. Come on, man. Who has anybody investigated you for?
Was he being arrested for that?
No. I'm asking Nigerian government and anybody that's listening, I want to criticize me. Now, the next question is Sikiru Wakili that be alleged for killing in Taraba and Seriki of Taraba, have they been investigated? Have they been queried? And you see, government have not talked anything about those people, and those are the people that make Sunday want to come out.
But someone like a Gumi is a free man.
Sunday Gumi is not negotiating with criminals. The question now is, why can't the federal government, I'm a shut administrator, why can't the federal government ask that, look, those people, let us meet them and administrate with them. Unadi Kano come here, Sunday Gumi come here, the job people come here. Let's sit down and write table. And dialogue. When Gumi is negotiating with terrorists, bandits, it's making me crazy.
Sir, can I say something? If you think the Fulani have the same mindset as you, are making mistakes. You know, if that's what I want people to understand. The way they think is not the way we think. Otherwise, how can a man governing a multinational country like Nigeria put everything, every position, every security, everything fully? Doesn't that tell you that his mindset is not like yours? So when I see people talk, Nigeria should do this, because they don't carry on
killing the same
nobody
people.
knows someone more
It
than
cannot happen. We say no to killing. We say no to genocide. We say no to arrest of freedom fighters. They need to release Madinamdeka, they need to release Igboho, they need to release the call for national dialogue. Everybody must come to the table and discuss the future of Nigeria. That's what we're all coming here, and that's what we're saying. They need to do it and do it now.
Good. Because of Buhari. That's why I met you. Because of Buhari. I wouldn't know you.
Sir, are you now saying Buhari is helping us to break out?
He helped us. He helped Buhari show. Catalysis. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So that's the big opportunity for the Igbos and Yorubas to come together. Even the Hausa people too, that be marginalized. The Hausa have been marginalized as well.
No,
the Fulani are taking over everywhere.
Hausa are slaves. They make Hausa slaves.
Hausa is a slave.
There was a Fulani was never in the picture of Nigeria from the beginning of the migrants. So how come they hijack your government?
No. Let me tell you something. That's a mistake you made.
Okay.
Every man in all the northern states are Fulanis from one family.
Every what?
Amen. All the rulers. Amen. Yeah. They are all from Fulanis. And you must understand the religion. Fulani held the Hausas with religion. Hausa said, for me, Allah. This is Allah. You understand? Because of their religion, they don't push. So when you take...
So they blindfolded them with religion and took over their land.
They can't even question because they know what they believe in on their people. So everybody has to ask questions. That is why they have a saying in Hausa language. Don't envy me for my Rolls Royce, I won't envy you for your passion. Have you seen an imaginary system in anywhere in the South? But Hausa believe in Alamajiri because he said that God will make him Alamajiri. That's why he be happy drinking shit in front of your house.
So thank you, our dad. So now, what will be for the last question?
Yeah.
What do you think it will be the last solution now?
The last solution, like I've told you, mark it down. I'll give you my name, give you my phone number. The very day Igbos and Yorubas see eye to eye and agree to speak in one voice, that's the end of Nigeria. It's for Nigeria to select whether they want everybody to go to or because you must have one or the other. Either we break completely to do our land, or we have what is known as proper state structure. Not this rubbish, not this federal system. Because you see, why are we here? If we are here because every one of us felt cheated in the system. I'm asking you, how many Hausas have you met in London as taxi drivers?
I've never seen one.
I've never seen one. I've been
How many
there
Hausas have you met working in a restaurant?
I'm supposed to record this.
Go to Nigerian embassy. 99.999% Hausa. Fulani. And they can't spell your name in the first place.
I said I even went to Nigerian embassy to renew my passport, and they was arguing with me that I was not from Nigeria.
Not only I know them, because of them I read Quran. Because of Hausa people, I spent my lockdown reading Quran to understand their mind. And that's why when I talk, quote me. I'm telling you from my experience. We bury the Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo, and Naodo. It's annoying me because how can dogs be ruling us? How can animals be ruling us? And it's all because you and I all the time have been quarreling. You go to people like what Jews are calling. You get Hokus or Dima State. You get Asiwaju or whatever and the rest of them. You know?
They use divide and rule for us.
Yes, we have seen.
It's annoying of our leaders. Thank you. And to support. Yeah, let him just say one or two things. One of the leaders. Because we are there in solidarity. It's important to hear from all of us.
Can you please tell us your name? Why you are here today for just 3 minutes, please.
Thank you very much. Passionate about what's happening in Nigeria. On compliance with the rule of law, abdicating and kidnapping people and restricting freedom fighters their opportunity to save and celebrate the freedom that they're supposed to have and as well their community. So I'm here in solidarity saying that you're killing insecurity, a non-compliant rule of law in Nigeria should not go. We could survive see the genocide and also with American intimidation. Before then, the rule of law needs to be and people who are doctors.
I want to ask you a question because there is our father here that already saying something. That's coming together of Igbo and Yorubas and other the South people and the South in general can pull a full force to take our rightful blessing back, control our destiny by our hand. Do you see it that way? Or contrary to that?
Togetherness is the key. Unity is the key. The fact that we have all been looked at from the South, who has not been worthy to hold some strategic positions in Nigeria in all appointments, and obviously said some clear terms that people who are empowered who their trust. So it simply means that people from the southwest are not trusted with some obligations in Nigeria. So the unity is the key. If for no other thing, let the unity come so that the killings in the southwest, south, if for another thing, let this be a remarkable happening that genocide taking place in the southern part of Nigeria is stopped by this unity. And that's our cry. So let this. And if this is what we are doing, then fine. But if we cannot we can't allow to be part of this Nigeria that our forefathers had promoted and walked the hero path. Then let everybody find their way
to break it up.
If we cannot be together, then there's no point fighting and killing each other.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming on this interview. This is Igboho TV. My name is Baba. Thank you very much for encouraging the Fulani to carry out terrorism against the people of Yoruba and Igbo.
Let's take a picture, three of us.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, three of us at least.
Okay, what we need to do, the three of you, today is Wednesday, maybe tomorrow, let's talk. You've been there before. Let's talk online. Let me stop this one.
Benin Republic, Ibadan àti United Kingdom ó lẹ́rí tí wọ́n ti ṣe rally yẹn. Just to show the whole world that one, Igboho is not a criminal. Two, that this man, this region, Yoruba region, pé wọ́n cheat wa, wọ́n ṣe on practice in tó ń pè ní genocide fún wa ni. And ní agbára Ọlọ́run ṣe mo tún sọ lónìí mo ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ yìí most likely ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá wo fídíò yìí láàárọ̀ yìí o most likely kí Igboho ti wà ní court. Tó bá jẹ́ rọ̀lẹ́ lẹ́yìn wò ó dá mi lójú pé a ti jáde ní court. Èmi dẹ̀ tún promise wípé kílẹ̀ tó ṣú lénìí èyí tí wọ́n bá bọ̀ ní court èmi kì í ní ìyá tún padà wá sọ fún yín. Mo ti sọ fún yín tẹ́lẹ̀ pé àti bàbá gbàgede life àti gbàgede mọ̀ gbélégbọ́ ni wá àwa kì í jẹ́ kéèyàn sinmi. Mo rí inú comment àwọn kan sọ pé ṣe bówó ló ń dù ṣe bówó ẹni owó ló ń wá. Mi mọ̀ pé òkúta nìwọ tó wà lóyìnbó wá lọ lóyìnbó kì í ṣowó ló ń wá o. Mi mọ̀ pé òkúta nìwọ wá lọ. You need láti máa dẹ́ anybody lóhùn. Máa kàn rẹ́rìn. Bọ̀kan tí mo fẹ́ kó yé wa ni pé this kind of informations we need them in order to be overhauling our heart. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀, many people are out there, most especially those in the abroad. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló ti fẹ́ develop hypertension lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Igboho. I need them to máa fún wa ní information bá ṣe fún wa yìí. Ó ní nǹkan táwa ń ṣe. That's why if I see any information, I will bring it immediately. That is that about that. Wọ́n ṣe program kan láìpẹ́ yìí tí Fẹ́mi Fani-Káyọ̀dé gbogbo náà la mọ̀ olóyè yẹn olóyè Fẹ́mi Fani-Káyọ̀dé wọ́n máa sọ̀rọ̀ o wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ lórí injustice that is being meted on this race by the current government. Mi Yorùbá ní ọmọ akíní kì í ṣojo akọgi kì í dẹ̀ ṣoje. I commend you, Femi Fani-Káyọ̀dé. You have displayed a valiance. You have displayed that you are never a coward. Bó tiẹ̀ tí n kò jẹ́ pé in my deepest heart, I still don't believe you yet. I still don't believe in your authenticity lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí. But all your attitude, all your actions so far, it shows that you are in solidarity with us. You are in solidarity with Yoruba race. You are in solidarity with the race that are being cheated by these Fulanis.
I tend to wish to do nothing but speak the truth, no matter how unpleasant that truth may be. And I believe firmly that the only way we can make progress, the only way that you can fulfill your destiny and be a pride to your God is by speaking that truth, no matter what the consequences are. It really doesn't matter what will happen tomorrow, to me, to anybody else that is here. What matters is that we speak the truth for today so that posterity may be kind to us, and God, who created all that is, might in his infinite wisdom and mercy reward us for standing for the truth. and refusing to bow before that which is evil and that which is nothing but pure tyranny. We came here today to discuss unity, faith, peace, and progress. And of course, there is a glaring example of that in the efforts of the Haske Association and Foundation and the celebrant, who has manifested that in his life and in his career. He has preached unity, practiced it. He has faith in his God. He has brought peace wherever he goes. He has brought progress, even when, as he flew over parts of his state a number of years ago, he was being shot at by Boko Haram terrorists and he was almost killed. He didn't stop. He continued with the good work he's been doing. Even though, such a brave man, even though not too long ago, in the space of a few days, 19 of his family members were killed by Boko Haram. He didn't fold his arms and say, what greater a price do we have to pay, or do I have to pay before I will be recognized and acknowledged in this country and in this state? He continued even though his people were being killed. His blood relatives, 19, and yet he continued. That is the sort of example that so many of us need to learn from and follow, and that is the epitome of the true Nigerian as far as I'm concerned. If we all imbued that spirit, we would have gone a lot further than we have today. But sadly, we have not. But I commend you, and I say it from the bottom of my heart. But let's look at our country, though. Sadly, I have to align my views with that of Obadiah, who spoke earlier and said, ask the question, what unity? What faith? What peace? What progress? What on earth are we talking about? You talk about peace and progress and unity when the things that are going on in this country today are going on and we act as if they're not? You talk about it. You dream about it. You want it. We all crave for it, we pray for it. But look at what is happening. We act as if we have been mesmerized or that we're under some kind of spell. And it's not just about today. It is about over the last 60 years. 60 years of injustice, of wickedness, of tyranny, and of slaughter. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the history of our country. And it matters not to me if you want to hear it or if you like me or not. Because truth is what matters, no matter the consequences. Why do I say this? Why do I say this? Well, I won't go too much into history because there's not enough time. Most of us here are conversant with our very ugly past. But a situation whereby 3 million people, not 2, 3, and 1 million of them were children, civilians, were slaughtered in a civil war with no apology, with no reparations. We act as if it never happened and we refuse to acknowledge it. That in itself is unacceptable in any civilized society. Regardless of the reasons, there can be no reason. There can be no justification for the barbarity that these people were subjected to. I'm talking about the people of the East. I'm not from there. But it was barbaric. And we need to think about settling that issue before God, before even talking about progress. Let's talk about the situation of the people of the Middle Belt, which is very interesting because I've been living in this part of the country, the Middle Belt, since 2001. And if anybody can be categorized as a Middle Belter, I can be just as much as anybody else, by virtue of the fact that I've been living here for a considerable period of time. And look at the history. Look at what has happened. A people whose very essence and history and personality has literally been stripped from them. A people who have been oppressed by a tiny minority, who have been told that you have no history, you have no faith, you have no religion, you must be dominated, you must be controlled, you must be told what to do, you must never be allowed to rule yourselves or determine your own destiny. That is the reality on the ground. And of course, we see the slaughter. I cannot understand it. I cannot, and I will never accept it, even if others do. It is not abnormal where Christmas Day 2016 and Christmas Eve, 800 people, women and children, civilians, were slaughtered in southern Kaduna. I don't understand it. And nobody was arrested for it. Killed by Fulani herdsmen. Nothing happened. The same is replicated in Taraba, in Adamawa, replicated all over the Middle Belt. Now it is encroached into the south. Yet we are even afeared to talk about these things. We dare not talk about it. We act as if it never happened. We push it, sweep it under the carpet. This is abnormal. A situation whereby in the south now, particularly in the southwest, in fact all over the south, all our forests in the southwest have been taken over by these same people, which is why we have to organize our own security, and we have no apology for that, and it's across party lines, and we will continue to do so. Because for us, it's not a question of semantics, it's not a question of what is right or wrong, it's a question of survival. And we shall survive as a people no matter what. You go to the southeast, where thousands of young men and women over the last 4 years have been slaughtered because they say they want to have the right of self-determination and they're calling for a referendum. And they are being slaughtered on a daily basis. Go to the cells of the east, and I've been there, and go and see what they do to them, how they keep them. That's if they don't kill them. You go to the south, similar story. Tyranny, barbarity, wickedness. And of course, if you stand up to it and say this is not acceptable, they come after you. That is the Nigeria of today. And we talk about unity. We talk about unity. Well, if we look at our armed forces, we look at our security agencies, 17 of them in total in this country today. A multi-ethnic, multi-religious, multicultural country, or supposedly so. And every single security agency in this country, apart from the Navy, and I'm talking about operational command, I'm not talking about Chief of Defense Staff, Administrative Command, every single one of them, apart from the Navy, is headed by a northern Muslim. Is that justice? Is that justice? Then you have Boko Haram, a barbaric organization that takes pleasure in slaughtering innocent civilians. Cowards. Their leader is a coward, and they are cowards. And all those that stand with them and support them and justify them and try to rationalize their barbaric actions are cowards. I say that today. And yet, we treat them almost with kid gloves, release them en masse, fund them by paying off ransoms, and yet they continue to slaughter. And I'll say something here today, which many people don't like to hear, particularly people in the north. And that is this. The reality is that though not all the time, but the majority of the time, it is Christian communities that are targeted by these people. And I ask myself, why? You talk about unity. Well, you tell me, and this is beyond politics, because when somebody is described as a politician, it's almost become an insult in this country. I'm not a politician. Politicians tend not to speak truth. They tend to be politically correct. And this is not a time for that. I am a man of the future. I am a man of destiny. The truth will see me through, no matter whatever evil eye may be getting for what I'm saying today. But listen to this. A situation whereby people will go to a state like Plateau State, butcher the people, kill everybody there in a community, burn the place to the ground, then occupy the place, and then change the name of that community to a Fulani name is unacceptable to me as a Nigerian. And this is what we fear. This is what we reject. This is what we resist. And as far as we are concerned, this is a liberation struggle. If you had an Obasanjo in power, a man who I work for, who I love, who is like a father to me, it would have been a little bit different. Because he refused to talk about religion. He refused to talk about tribe. He refused to talk about ethnicity. And if you bring it to his doorstep, he will throw you out. If you had someone like Jonathan or even Yaradua, it wouldn't have mattered. Because we manage each other, we try and accommodate each other, we try and carry each other along. But you have somebody that is totally different, with a different perspective in power today, who believes there's nothing wrong with having 90% of the people working in the villa. And I worked there for many years. We balanced everything. But today, 90% of the people working there are Northern Muslims. And Hausa is the lingua franca. A situation where NNPC, you go there, every single manager, key manager in every sensitive position in NNPC today is a Northern Muslim, including the GMD and of course including the substantive minister who's the president himself. You go to every single sector, it has become a crime and almost a curse to be one, a Christian, to be two, a southerner, to be three, a middle belter in Nigeria today. And that is why we refuse to accept it as it is. And that is why the call for self-determination cannot be wished away, no matter how much some want it to go. It's not going anywhere. The more you kill, the more you maim. The more you jail, the more you suppress. The more you remove our identity, the more you remove our foundation. The more you insult us, the more we will cry out and say enough is enough. If we want peace, if we want unity, if we want progress in this country, then let us come together as human beings and recognize the fact that killing, murder and mayhem cannot be a solution for anything. Let us dialogue, let us talk, let us devolve power. Now I'll end with this. The old men in the South, and when I say that, I say this with the greatest respect to them, the great elders in our society and our community, talk today about restructuring, they talk about devolution, they talk about equity, they say such things with such power and with such eloquence. And that's fair enough, because some of us have been talking about that and saying that for many, many years, and nobody listened. But let me tell you something, and this is the bitter truth. The younger men, particularly in the South, are not talking about that anymore. They are now talking about the right to self-determination. They are now talking about the right to live in peace. They are now talking about dignity, honor, and a sense of history, looking at their past. And it's the same all over the country. To the people of the North, particularly those they call the northern minorities, who are not minorities, but are in fact the majority, I say, hold on, be strong, because many of us from the South are praying for you, and we are with you. We are together as one, and you are the hope of keeping this country together. It is because of you that we say we should remain together as a country, but we must join hands, and we must fight it together. Evil always has an expiry date. And this one too shall pass in the name of Jesus. Amen. Thank you very much. Thank you, brother. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, sir.
Olóyè Fẹ́mi Fani-Káyọ̀dé, a former Nigerian minister. Ẹni tó rí ẹ̀ bá pé àárí ẹ̀kọ́ kọ́ nínú tọmọkùnrin yẹn sọ. Ntẹ́mi kan wò ní pé federal government lè nìkan lọ gbé wá. Òun náà dẹ̀ ti sọ níbẹ̀rẹ̀ kó tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn wípé òun damn consequence tó ń fẹ́ sọ yìí. Ó ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn láàrin àwọn northerners ni o. Kì í ṣe Sunday Igboho. This has shown that even without Igboho, there are still a lot of Igboho out there. A lot of Igbohos are out there. Even if you incarcerate him, because you cannot seal everybody's mouth. We are all not all fools. Àwa kan wà tá a ibi agbára táwa nílà ṣe kagbeyin sáyé. Àwọn kan wà tí wọ́n wà ní field tí wọ́n ní legal power táwọn fight legally. Then àwọn boys tí wọ́n lágbára tó jẹ́ pé káwọn ṣe rally ni táwọn máa fi hàn gbogbo ayé àwọn yẹn náà wà ńbẹ̀. With the combination of these three arms, I believe you never achieve what you want to achieve by dominating with Yorubas. Our media houses àwọn ò ní dákẹ́. Àwa máa pariwo tiwa. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá pààyàn bí àsọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe anything àsọ. Although some people are misquoting us. You can't fight war in the studio. We can fight wars in the studios. Why do you think government want to cancel National Broadcasting Corporation? Why do you think they are regulating their actions? Why do you think they want to regulate them? Ṣebí torí kan lè máa monitor kí náà sọ síta. Ẹ mọ̀ pé power of press ó ní agbára ju power ká gbébọn lọ. In tí mò ń ṣe yìí, fídíò tí mò ń ṣe yìí, I don't know how many countries ni wọ́n ti máa wò. Mi dẹ̀ mọ̀ irú àwọn caliber wo ló máa wò. Information tá ń dish out. Ibi tẹ́yìn ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ dé nígbà tẹ́ wà ń ta tẹ̀sí lórí screen. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lè rìn jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Àìmọye ibi tọ́rọ̀ mi ti dé tẹ́sẹ̀ tèmi ò tí dé. That is why you are misquoting us, you are misyanning by saying you just sit down there in the studio. You cannot fight war in the studio. We can fight a lot of war in the studio. Ṣé mo ye pressmen tí wọ́n gbé láyé Abacha nítorí pé àwọn yẹn report to the various acts, barbaric acts tó ń ṣe. That is why we need this to be giving you the informations and to be giving the whole world information. We made the whole world to be watching what is happening in Nigeria. The kind of genocide this present government is meting on us. That's why I don't feel we chant àwọn tó ń jẹ́ pressmen, because àwa là ń táṣìírí wọn síta. Without press, this world wouldn't have been global village. Ìjà kan làwa ń jà yìí. The only thing ni pé tèmi go dey support ni ká gbé fake news bí irú tá gbé jẹta. And I really regret it pé mo involve. That is why I don't feel shy. Anytime tí n bá wọn gbé fake news, I will come and tell you. Kò dẹ̀ sọgbọ́n, let me tell you here. There is no advanced media house lẹ́nìí tó máa sọ pé o níjọ́ tóun ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ òun ò gbé fake news. No, because out of fake news there will be iota of truth, and àwọn fake news kan wà tó máa jọ òótọ́. Ọlọ́run á ṣàánú wa. Ẹ jẹ́ kí everybody máa ṣe ká máa sọ bá ṣe ń sọ yìí. Tá a bá dákẹ́ n tó tiẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ lánàá yẹn. Oh me the whole world. You might not know the meaning. Ní UK, ní Nigeria àti Benin at the same time papọ̀ ó lẹ́yìn náà wò yẹn. Ṣé kò move èèyàn? Ṣé kò move èèyàn? The government of this country to know one thing. You cannot be killing us and you tell us we should keep quiet. In as much you continue killing, in as much your people continue killing Nigerians, in as much your people are enslaving some races, there will always be rebellion. There will always be rebellion. Àwọn kan máa wà tí wọ́n máa resist pé kí ló dé. Mọyì ẹ̀mí tó ti lọ sọ̀rọ̀ ní Fúlàní dé ìnílẹ̀ Yorùbá. nílẹ̀ haúsá náà wọn spare wọn. And the government of the day failed to see the reality they're supposed to see. And you said everybody should keep quiet. Never. Amara wọn kan tó ṣì máa kò sí ni, you cannot cop this until when you do the right thing. Ẹ má jẹ́ gbà yín lásìkò. Bí ilé sọ kílẹ̀ tó ṣú lẹ́nìí, màá tún padà wá fún yín ní tí wọ́n bá bọ̀ láti court. Tí ń bá wá lẹ́nìí, a jẹ́ very early lọ́la, ẹ máa retí mi lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ojú tẹ́ fi ń wètò yóò ní fọ́, etí tẹ́ sì fi ń gbọ́ mi ò ní dì. Tí wọ́n bá wètò yìí nínú Bàbá Gbàgede Live, wo bí tán kọ subscribe sí kó subscribe sí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ build channel yẹn. Wọ́n ti sọ fún mi pé kí n má ti close Gbàgede mọ́, kí n má ti close ẹ̀. Ká fi oṣù yìí wò náà délẹ̀. But I'm going to close it up, close it down. If this thing doesn't change, a tún ṣe nǹkan kan sí channel yẹn. Wọ́n wá ní ká foṣù yìí wò délẹ̀. Tó bá jẹ́ pé kò gbọ́ náà, well, kí ni yẹn ti wọ 45,000 lọ subscribers. Kò yí sì fún mi láti lose channel yẹn. But ojoojúmọ́ ni wọ́n yọ owó tán bá credit mi. So what else? Ọlọ́mọ ẹ̀ka ṣe fún níṣẹ́. But because I have passion, I love this thing. Bí mo ṣe ń fún yín ní information inú mi ń dùn. Lóòótọ́ owó tán fún mi lórí ẹ̀, àwọn kan wà ń bẹ̀ tí wọ́n yọ, but I don't care. Kí solution wà lè wà, kó lè jẹ́ by next month, màá move pátápátá sí Bàbá Gbàgede Live. Mo bẹ̀ ẹ́. Mo bí tán kọ subscribe sí. Tó o bá wo fídíò yìí lórí Bàbá Gbàgede Live, bá mi tẹ subscribe yẹn, kó dẹ̀ bá mi tẹ sign aago yẹn. Sign aago yẹn ní notification bell. Tí n bá ṣe another video, wọ́n á lè gbé wá fún ẹ pé mo tún ti wá ń tà. Títí tí màá tún fi padà wá, ẹ jẹ́ kí n máa fi léyìí ṣe lọ. Ó sì dàbọ̀ náà.